Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of I35 Live. This is episode 12. Appreciate you all for listening in. For those who are brand new or those who have listened this entire way, thank you. We appreciate it. Welcome. Please like, please subscribe, and hope you enjoy today because this is Love Week. This is a week where we are going to sit and talk about all things we love. Negative stuff, push that to a side. Today, we're going to talk about everything that we love about sports. You know what? I lied. We're going to do that later in this episode, but we got to get some stuff on our chest, off our chest, because we are Stars fans on this. If you've been listening in, we've been following along deeply this year, and it's been a minute since we last talked about the Stars and when their Stars season ended, but it did, and it ended to a very good team that honestly deserved it.
I mean, they deserved it, but I can still be pissed about it.
Same, yeah.
Like, you have to give the flowers to the Wild, to Boldy, to Quinn Hughes, to Volstead, and to the coach for having the balls to start Volstead. Just saying, hey, we've been going with not this guy the whole season, but I think this guy matches up better. We're gonna go ahead and run with him.
Yeah, I think too the makeup for their team was a perfect answer to our play style. They have
which is all offense and no defense.
All offense and no defense, and especially when those forwards refuse to play defense.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the exact opposite on their side. You had really good offensive players, defensive players that could play offense on their side, and you had real true power forwards. Like Marcus Foligno, I think, was one of the guys that just changed the dynamic because we couldn't get it out of our own end. He would just constantly go in there, manhandle our defenders or forwards trying to start something on that back check. So, we very quickly had no shot, especially when you can't even score on a 5-on-5.
Yeah, that I don't understand what happened with that, because at one time 5-on-5 is where we made our living, and then just all of a sudden there's no 5-on-5 goals being scored, and I don't understand that. Because where does the switch flip? What happened from the regular season to the first round of the playoffs where they were like, you know what, we're just going to get all done on the power play?
I think this might be a hot take, I think we got soft. I think we played a team that knew from the beginning that they can compete with us, that they could beat us or prevent us from doing anything on offense. And they did that by holding the neutral zone as their own offensive side, essentially, because they knew Jason Robertson wanted nothing to do with getting back on defense. They knew that, guys like Duchesne are completely useless if you can't get the puck in front of the net, if the Stars can't get the puck in front of the net. There are times out there where, especially late in games, where you had our Myers and Bischel out there for 3 minutes just fending off. And our defense, for all the shit that we're talking here, our defense did one hell of a job.
And you can't you can't do it in a regular season game, but in the playoffs, you can't have a defenseman out there for 3.5 minutes,
especially literally probably the biggest age gap between two defenders.
Yes, and part of that is on Otter, that one game that we're talking about where he didn't glove up, to let him get off, but you can't do that. And to Minnesota's credit, they kind of beat the hell out of us.
Yeah, we got soft. We got real soft in there.
Is that a mentality thing? What do you think is?
I think it is because we got guys that are tough as nails.
Yeah.
But when it came down to a team that was going to compete with us physically. I mean, again, like I said, Marcus Foligno just went and took us to town on the, just trying on his forecheck. So I think our defenders were the best players in the series. Like Miro Heiskanen was the MVP from the Dallas side.
Absolutely.
And I think Otter, for losing a series, Otter did a good job.
And I will also say this. We missed Rupe. We missed Tyler Seguin. We had guys that we needed out there. At the very least, from a leadership and veteran standpoint, we had guys that we needed out there.
Yeah. I thought Mikko Rantanen, I'm the biggest Mikko Rantanen guy. I thought his playoffs were dreadful. I forgot that he was even out there half the time. Unless it was a power play. Then he all of a sudden showed that why he's one of the better forwards in the league. Jamie Benn, when he was out there, was completely useless. Had to get his own Jamie Benn penalty by trying to cross-check a man's face into the ice.
Well, and then he did cross-check
the
man's face into the ice.
Yeah.
Jamie's going to serve a penalty every game. Now, I heard something I want to get your take on. Supposedly, he wants to play another year, Jamie Benn, and is willing to take less money than what we paid him this year to stay on the team. Are you okay with that, or is it time to clean house and we need new leadership?
I mean, it sucks to say, but I think, and again, I think now that we've had enough time to sit and digest what happened this year, and especially this last playoff run, or lack of, I think it is time. He didn't play in the playoffs all that much, and when he was completely useless out there.
Mm-hmm.
I
totally agree.
I love Jamie Benn. I think his time here has been phenomenal. I mean, he won the Art Ross trophy. Like, he's been a captain here for a long time. He took us to a final. He as a captain 3 straight Western Conference Finals.
Yep.
But again, if your captain barely plays the beginning of the year because of injury, and then can't even get on the ice for big portions of a playoff game,
and then when he does,
it's like it's not even worthwhile.
Exactly.
I think it's time to move on. I think we need to fill that roster spot with someone younger, or go out and find someone that can fill that spot.
Brady Tkachuk.
Well, that means we're going to have to get rid of Jason Robertson as well.
Yeah, I know, but that's not going to happen. I already saw something the other day. It's like basically like the deal's done or something like that.
Which I'm fine with.
I am too. He's phenomenal.
I will not let Jason Robertson go unless it's for Brady Tkachuk. And if we're going to keep him,
I would still struggle with it.
I would absolutely, because again, a line out there consisting of Rantanen, Wyatt Johnson, which I know they're probably both centers, so it's kind of hard to get both of them out there at the same time unless it's a power play. But him with one of the two of them, and Duchesne or another player like him, that's what we need. We just need a big body out there to throw his weight around.
That's not Tyler Myers, because Tyler Myers is old, and that's not Leon Bichel yet, because he's too young.
I'm talking about a forward.
Oh, okay.
A forward that can throw his weight out there. Stand in front of the goal, press really hard on defense. Someone that will be there night in and night out to do those things. Does he have to score all the time? No. But he needs to be the presence there to intimidate and to create.
We need to find our second version of Alexander Radulov.
Yes. We need our Joe Pavelski. That's what we need. I'll tell you what, Joe Pavelski, if he was on this team, we would not be as soft.
I think Joe Pavelski just makes everything that he is around better.
Because he's tough. He is one tough dude.
Well, he's Captain America.
Exactly. He is as tough as they come. He was, again, just him and Seguin. Just throw them in front of the goalie and just let them work.
I totally agree. And I think I understand why he retired. I don't understand why. I don't understand why we didn't replace him with someone like him.
Yeah, I agree.
Wyatt's
I mean,
skinny. Robo's not skinny, but he's smaller than Pavs.
and
Right?
he just doesn't want to play physical.
Well, but you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I get we got Rantanen, but Rantanen, for as big as he is more of a finesse guy.
He's more of a McDavid
type.
Not saying he is McDavid, but I'm saying he's more of that type.
Exactly.
I think we tried to replace him with Marchman and Duchesne, and it didn't work. Duchesne can score, but again,
Dutchy was younger.
Yeah. The
age gap on our team is too big.
It really is.
All of our veterans are up here, and a lot of our young guys are down here. There's very little in the middle. Who's in the middle? Colin Blackwell,
Miro, Rupe.
About it.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like Hartley's been on this team for a long time. Or Harley.
Harley's been on here Harley's been on here, just as long as Wyatt. I think he's just older than Wyatt.
Yeah.
Essa, older, right? Leon Bishel, younger. Who's that? What's that kid's name? Maverick Bork, younger.
I'm high on Maverick Bork.
I am too.
I think he is one of the probably only forwards that truly impressed. Jason Robertson had a good offensive series, especially early on. But again, when we need a guy to get back and just clear it out, or just put some pressure on the defenders, he is not the guy. He is not that guy.
Can I give you I love this player. Other teams' fans probably have no idea who this player is, but I think he's a phenomenal piece to us, and that's Sam Steele.
Yes. I think he'll be a phenomenal. He'll be part of a good line with Bork going forward. And you mentioned Blackwell. Blackwell brought some toughness early on, but again, that's about all that we could muster up there. So, one last thing on the Stars, and we'll get out of here. Letter grade scale. What would you rate the season?
Regular season or total overall?
Just total.
Give him a B plus.
B plus. I was wavering between a C plus and a B minus, just because again, I'm debating between. I'll probably say C plus, just again because the regular season was so phenomenal. Again, the three best teams. Isn't that crazy? The three best teams in the league all year didn't even make it to the Stanley Cup final.
Yeah,
they just beat the hell out of each other.
Well, and that's what happens, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the West beats the hell out of each other every year.
Yeah. I think the playoff system is stupid, but I also understand that we were going to have to play the Wild or the Avalanche or the Knights at some point this year in the playoffs. We couldn't get it done. And that to me, especially early on, is mightily disappointing. So I'll say C plus.
Okay. I'm going B plus based off of, like you said, regular season was absolutely phenomenal. And we didn't have a good showing in the playoffs whatsoever. I'm taking into consideration injuries, Gully's first season back with the team, all that. I'm going to say B plus. We do the same thing next year, I'm dropping down to like a C minus. But right now I'm staying B plus.
Okay. All right. Well, that's enough of Stars talk. Again, nothing the negative. It's time to talk about stuff we love here.
It's love week.
It's love week. It's love week. We love our sports. We love our teams here in the I-35 corridor. So let's start with something fun here. This is a very simple question, but might take some time to think about. Matt, who is your favorite player ever?
Sport specific or just favorite?
However you want to interpret that, go for it.
Okay. This is not sport specific. I'm picking a player overall across all sports. This is a guy that I grew up watching, who I think is a phenomenal person on and off of his sport. He is the guy and has one of the heaviest rings of all time. I'm going with Dirk Nowitzki.
Completely agree. I will disagree with you on one thing there.
Okay.
It is not one of. It is the heaviest ring.
Okay, the heaviest ring. Okay.
Yes. No. He's. I think to many people here in DFW, he is. I think he is the greatest DFW athlete ever, which is crazy because this is football heaven.
It is.
And Dirk is the most beloved person.
He is.
Athlete.
He is the most beloved athlete probably that we have ever had. I would say
Staubach or Nolan Ryan would be up there as well.
There, or
Madonna. Aikman.
I see. Okay, so now here's the thing. Now, if you wanted to go Metroplex specific, not you and I personally, but like loved by the Metroplex, I'm going to put Staubach over Aikman.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Just because of
he started
the 70s Cowboys were America's team and all that. For the Rangers, it's clearly Nolan Ryan, and Pudge is a close second, and then no one else. For the Mavericks, it's Dirk, and I'm going to say only Dirk. Unfortunately,
yeah, there are some
Nico Harrison.
There are some ancillary guys like Jason Terry, or I think Steve Nash still gets a decent amount of love.
Right, but if you're like, hey, who's the basketball guy in the Metroplex?
It's Dirk. Yeah,
and then for hockey, it's Madonna.
Yes,
but for me personally, it's Dirk. What about you?
I mean, that's hard to beat, but since I was little, Emmitt Smith has always been my guy.
Okay,
I think he is, from a player-wise, the greatest Cowboy of all time. I mean, he's the greatest.
Okay.
Statistically, the greatest running back of all time. I don't think he is the greatest running back of all time. Statistically, he is the greatest all-time leading rusher, most touchdowns. But I mean, he's a small guy. He retrospectively gets very overrated because of the great lines. But I mean, just watch a highlight package, and you can see how many times he outruns people,
though,
and he can take contact very well.
To be fair, though, you're talking about, like, yes, he had these great offensive lines. If you go look at some of the holes that he ran through, not a lot of guys can do that.
Exactly. Just watch a highlight tape of Emmitt Smith and just count how many times he is bouncing off defenders. He's outrunning people. But again, Emmitt Smith is my guy. I will defend him.
I think that's
to the end of the earth.
I think that's a great choice. Yeah. I think of the triplets, I think he gets the least love because he's not in media, right? You got Michael Irvin on the shows. You've got Aikman calling the games with Joe Buck, right? And then you got like Aikman in the commercials for his Elite 8 beer and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Michael Irvin for the University of Miami on the sidelines, stuff like that. So I feel like he's, in my opinion, like the least loved out of the three, but I think he deserves the most love.
Yes. Yeah. He is. I mean, he's the Cowboys' only NFL MVP.
Damn.
Yes. The only MVP the Cowboys have ever had is Emmitt Smith.
And that just goes to show you right there. I mean,
exactly. I mean, he's the only guy that ever had a contract dispute with Jerry Jones and won. So that enough should make him the GOAT.
Yeah.
So next on the list, similar but not. Favorite player to watch?
Ooh. I have 3.
Okay.
No, I don't. I have 4. They were all on the same team, and it's all the same sport because they're the same team. It depends on the game. How about that? Because there's 162 of them in the season. Adrian Beltre, Ian Kinsler, Michael Young, and Josh Hamilton.
Josh Hamilton. Out of those 4, I would choose Josh, just because he was different.
Bro, he didn't even look like he was swinging the bat, and the ball went 400 feet.
He was different. He was also very underrated out in the field as well.
He was. And who was it? Was it Skip Bayless years ago when all the drugs and everything was coming out before he went to the Angels? Skip Bayless was like, you take away the drugs, you take away the alcohol, all that. He goes, Josh Hamilton is not only the greatest Ranger of all time, he's the greatest baseball player of all time. And when you go back and look at some of those highlights, you can absolutely see what he was talking about. And I don't like giving credit to Skip Bayless.
No, he's my favorite player to watch. Is kind of like that. And again, I'm as a football guy through and through, having spent more time watching this sport, the man is Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo, aesthetically, just by watching a player carry himself on the field and do everything that he does, it is the most fun to watch by far. Watching him on Real Madrid, I mean, he's won 5 Champions Leagues. He helped carry a team on his back to a Euro in Portugal in 2016. He's a 5-time Ballon d'Or winner. I mean, Messi is the GOAT, as much as it pains me to say, but this man worked his butt off to make himself what he was. No one, and I think in any sport, has ever worked harder in their lives than he does, and it shows on the field. As a young player, incredible dribbler, incredible just shot power, but also he just finds a way to score. He's the greatest scorer this world has ever seen.
We're talking about this, favorite players to watch, and so can I say something?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is me taking off any sort of bias lens that I have. Okay? And I'm just going to be honest and just say this. I love watching Baker Mayfield now. When dude was in college, dude was special.
Yeah. He kicked butt.
He just performed.
He did.
And and I'm sure as an Oklahoma fan or anyone that's not Oklahoma State or Texas, I'm sure it was a great time.
If you're just a neutral observer, I mean, how can you not love watching him? But he's taken, I know this sounds stupid, but years, it feels like he's taken years off my life.
Oh,
the amount of heartache of having him beat down your team.
Oh, okay. I agree with you completely, but go past that. Just last NFL season, where his first 3 games with the Bucs were all won in the final 90 seconds.
He's incredible. He is a really good choice for that. I'm going to give one to kind of wrap up this particular question.
Okay.
It seems very new, but looking back on it, we're going to reminisce about this guy the way that our parents' generation reminisced about, even you could say Jeter or Bonds, and even before that, all the great Yankees. Shohei Ohtani.
Oh, well, yeah.
Shohei Ohtani he will go probably number 2 on my list.
But he will go down as the greatest baseball player of all time.
Yes. Just every time a Dodgers game comes on, I have to just sit there and watch.
Well, because it doesn't matter if he's batting, it doesn't matter if he's pitching, it doesn't matter what he's doing at all. You just know, something special's fixing to happen.
I still think the greatest performance in any postseason is him throwing 10 strikeouts and hitting 3 home runs in one game.
Well, I totally agree. I get excited to watch Shohei Ohtani the way that I did back when Mike Trout was brand new to the MLB, and everyone's like, dude, you've got to watch Angel games. Because this kid Mike Trout is insane. Because he was.
Yeah.
I totally agree with Shohei. I think especially in American sports, I think Shohei might be the only answer right now.
Yes. Yeah, Shohei is just must watch.
Because everything he does,
yeah,
is much watch baseball.
Yeah. I can't think of another American athlete. Maybe LeBron. Put biases aside, LeBron.
I put biases aside, not LeBron now. I'd
even put LeBron now.
No, see, I'll give you both Cleveland or LeBrons. I'll give you every LeBron up until 2019.
I hated the 4 years that he was in Miami. I've never hated an athlete more than I hated LeBron. You go back and look at that now, that's the most dominant any player has ever been.
I don't know that I can say that.
Maybe Shaq can only compare to that.
I don't know that I can say that, though.
He was 2 MVPs, 4 finals appearances, 2 finals wins.
No, I'm saying when you said he was there and you hated him, I don't know that I could say that because I don't think he's my most hated.
Well, we'll talk about that a different day.
We're
going to talk about we're talking about love here. I'm showing LeBron love. I'm showing our king love.
You got to give AI and Kobe love then.
I mean, I love him. I love me a Kobe.
Tim Duncan.
I love me Kobe. Big fundamental. All right. This is an interesting one here.
Okay.
Players we still have hope for. They could be retired. They could still be playing right now. Players that we are like, this is my stamp of approval. This is my guy. It might their career might be over, but we're still sitting there thinking, man, he had it. He could have had it.
Can I go sport by sport?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, football is Kirk Cousins.
That's a fun one. That's a fun one. I like that.
Football's Kirk Cousins. And not even even now, you just see him, and you're just like,
he can get a couple wins in him.
You got it.
He's got a couple wins in him. Yeah.
It's for me, football's got to be Kirk Cousins.
Okay.
Well, okay. I don't still think this because I think he's kind of arrived now. But if you had asked me 3 years ago, basketball is Jalen Brunson.
Excellent choice.
Because he wasn't what he is now.
He was a second fiddle, and we didn't want to pay him as a star.
Correct.
He might be the most beloved athlete in New York.
I totally agree.
And if they win this, he might be up there with Babe, Mantle, and Jeter.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you had a Mount Rushmore in New York, if they win this finals, you have to put him up there.
You're not putting Eli Manning up there?
I think he takes Eli's place.
So you think it's 3 Yankees and then just whoever the fourth
Babe,
one is?
Mantle, Jeter.
I think Mantle can be replaced, and please don't take that out of context, anyone that's listening.
I mean, you could throw DiMaggio in there as well.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. Fair. You could throw the whole Murderers Row up there. I mean,
Lou.
But...
okay, this is the ultimate side quest here. Your New York Mount Rushmore. I'll give you a Mount Rushmore and a Crazy Horse.
A Mount Rushmore and a Crazy Horse. Okay.
So you got 5.
Okay, so I got 5. Okay, I'm just going to do... Okay. I'm going Babe. Because you have to go Babe Ruth. It's just that's... I'm sorry.
He's American.
The dude is...
He is the American icon.
He's bigger than legend at this point.
Yes.
So you have to go Babe Ruth. Part of me... you know what? I'm going to use him for number 5. So I'm going to go Babe Ruth. I'm going to go Jeter. Okay. I can understand. I'm going to go Lou Gehrig. He did what he did through the sickness. I think you have to do it. Or, okay, no.
It's tough.
It is. Okay. Babe Ruth. Derek Jeter. Joe Namath. Eli Manning. And my 5th is Patrick Ewing.
I was going to say Patrick has to be on there somewhere. I think he gets replaced by Jalen at some point.
Okay.
For me, it's the Babe.
Okay.
Mickey Mantle.
Okay.
Jeter.
Okay.
I'll put Eli. I think what he did those 2 years.
He's the go killer.
Yeah, he is. And my Crazy Horse, I like Ewing. Walt Clyde Frazier. He is beloved.
I like that.
He is beloved by New York.
I like that.
Walt Clyde Frazier.
I like that.
Yeah.
You know who's not on anyone's New York Mount Rushmore?
And he met
John Starks.
Underrated. Go Pokes.
I'm not saying he's not underrated. I'm just saying he's not going to be on Mount Rushmore.
I think also you can throw a guy in there, but Brooklyn Zone, Lou Alcindor.
Yeah. Yeah, you could do that.
All right.
All right.
We got sidetracked there. I'm so sorry.
You're good.
But no, that Jalen Brunson pick is amazing.
Okay. So can I leave Jalen Brunson as my basketball pick, or do you want me to?
No. Go for it. Do whatever you want.
Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna, because he has to win a finals, and he's been in long enough that he needs to. So I'm gonna actually change it to Luka. Luka now. I still have hope that Luka is going to be a phenomenal player, at least 2 chips. So that's that. For baseball, selfishly, I want to say Kumar Rocker.
He's on his.
He has
it. He's
much
so close.
talent. He's right there. But I don't think in good conscience, I can pick him. I think I still have hope for Mike Trout.
That's a wild one. People had him in the GOAT conversation 10 years ago. He's made it. Like he is.
I know, but I think I still have hope for Mike Trout.
Okay.
And then hockey. Okay, it's really going to hurt me to say this. Like a lot. Gabe Landeskog.
Yeah, I mean, that one injury took years off his
I think
career.
3 total.
3 total years, yeah. I mean, he's won a cup as a captain. Yeah, no, I get it.
So that's my 4.
Okay. I only have a couple on this one.
Okay.
Mine, I think he was the prototype for this type of player. I think he was Tyreek Hill before Tyreek Hill. DeAnthony Thomas.
Okay.
Oregon legend. People out there, just pull up a highlight tape of DeAnthony Thomas at Oregon. There's speed. Like, when you think of Oregon and those uniforms, you think of speed. You think of flashy speed.
You think of the terrifying 2002 Nike Oregon Duck mascot.
Yes. And this man was the embodiment of that. He terrified people. I think he still, to me, is the fastest player I've ever watched on, and that includes Tyreek Hill. This man was the fastest player, and one of those guys, like, if you just get him in the right system, he could be it. And, I mean, it's been a decade now, probably, since he's last played, but DeAnthony Thomas is that guy for me. If you want to throw in basketball, mid-2010s, I thought this guy was going to be it. Jahlil Okafor.
I forgot Jahlil Okafor
Exactly.
even played basketball.
Number 2 overall pick. Star of the Duke's last national championship team. He had a great rookie year. Hot take, he could have been Jokic before Jokic.
Okay.
He had that type of skill in him.
Okay.
Just wasn't used correctly. He had some other issues, I'm sure. But he went to Philly. And they already had the process already in place. Or starting in place. And I think Jahlil Okafor, again, in the right system, could be a multiple-time All-Star right now.
You still have any hope for Teddy Bridgewater?
I do love Teddy.
I love Teddy.
I love Teddy Two Loves. We could do this whole list on quarterbacks.
We could.
I still think Brandon Whedon could. Or Mason Rudolph. Mason Rudolph is that guy. Take it all the way. I still think Mason can do it. He took the Pittsburgh Steelers to the playoffs.
Geno Smith.
Yeah, Geno.
Marcus Mariota. Jameis.
Mariota. I love Jameis. I love Marcus Mariota. I love Jameis. I love those guys. Yeah, Marcus, again, having watched those early 20, being a huge fan of the Ducks, early 2010s, mid 2010s, Marcus, DeAnthony Thomas. I know this guy's not a good human being, but Trevon Boykin.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, gotta love it.
Okay, last one. Any hope for Cam Newton?
I think his body just took too much of a beating.
You think?
Later on. Yeah. I think he gave it all that he had in 2015, and then that team just kind of it fell apart pretty quick. The wheels came off pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Next one here. I don't know if this can be one that you haven't been to. This one that you've heard through the grapevine. College Town.
Just like my favorite?
Yeah.
I've heard Oxford is fun.
I've heard great things. I think that's people's choice would be Oxford.
Like I've heard Oxford is fun.
Yeah.
I don't know about. What do you feel? Okay, what do you feel about Columbia,
Which one?
South Carolina?
Yeah. I think that would be a fun one. I mean, to me, Knoxville is very high up there.
Okay.
Baton Rouge is a party.
I bet what city in Massachusetts is? I'm about to sound real stupid because I don't think it's in Boston proper. But where is Boston College?
Chestnut Hill.
Chestnut Hill. I bet Chestnut Hill's fun.
Bloomington, Indiana. Indiana Hoosiers.
Okay.
Bet you that'd be fun.
Okay.
Boulder. I've heard Boulder is fun.
For CU?
Yeah.
Okay.
One that always comes up as like top places, and it's an absolute party. Actually, two of them. Madison for the Wisconsin, and Boone, North Carolina. Appalachian State.
Okay. Can you just say LA?
I don't consider it a college town. I don't consider
okay.
Austin a college town.
No.
I don't-
Okay. I'll tell you what's a college town. Is Stephenville, Texas. Because the only thing in that city is Tarleton State.
I mean, I will.
Guess it.
Stillwater.
What's the best restaurant up there?
Eskimo Joe's. Best cheese fries. It's presidential approved.
Does Fayetteville count?
Yes, Fayetteville absolutely counts.
Okay.
Fayetteville. Again, Columbus. I'd count Columbus.
Where is Boise State in Idaho? Is it in Boise?
It's in Boise. Yeah.
Is Boise a college town? Because I don't. What else is there?
Capital. Potatoes.
Okay, yeah, it's the college, or it's the capital, but not a big freaking deal.
Would you consider Seattle for the Huskies a college town?
No.
That's
a like metropolis.
Eugene.
Ooh, where's Oregon State?
Corvallis. That'd be fun.
Where's Tulane?
That's in New Orleans.
It's
It's not a college town, but God,
I bet it's close.
I bet you it's close. Ooh, those would be fun ones. There.
Is it Coral Gables?
For Miami?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. Gainesville. What else is there to do in Gainesville?
Can I be so for real?
Mm-hmm.
Every year, every college football season, the first Florida game I watch that is in Florida and they say Gainesville, my immediate thought is, why are the Gators in Texas?
Yeah, why are they at the border?
Like, there's nothing in Gainesville. And then I have to remember that there's a Gainesville, Florida.
Oh, my God. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing else. One place I would like to go to.
Louisville.
Yeah. Louisville. I think overall for me, it would be, like you said, Oxford. Or Knoxville. For Tennessee.
Or Baton Rouge.
Or Madison.
I bet Madison. I bet the amount of
Madison.
beer that they can drink.
The beer and the cheese curds alone.
Oh, I wouldn't even have to go to the game. I just go to the tailgate.
Oh, you're there by the lake. It's beautiful. Beautiful scenery.
I bet that's awesome.
Yeah.
I bet that's awesome. I need to start going to college football games other places.
Money's right. This one kind of ties to it, but this is more of the viewer perspective.
Okay.
When you turn on the TV and it's 8 a.m. Central on a Saturday, and it's College Game Day, what location are you hoping for that they're at the most? When you see it, it's like, this is going to be a fun one. This is going to be a good episode.
Okay, well, it's good when they're in Eugene because it's just dark outside.
That I love the West Coast games. I love
it's pitch black.
When they went to Berkeley a couple years ago.
I know.
It's just where are you?
Yeah,
what
it's
is
just
going
there's
on
nothing.
here?
There's nothing there. I'll be honest. I don't love when they're anywhere in Texas because like it's my same time zone, and I'm just like it looks hot there. It's hot here. Like okay, whatever. I love when they go to either Coral Gables or Gainesville when they're in Florida.
Yeah.
Love that. And I like being someone who loves the winter. I prefer it all of the northern locations whenever they're kind of bundled up and Reese Davis has his gloves on and Pat McAfee's still taking his shirt off and Coach Saban looks like a cold little old lady shivering and a place like where's Michigan play? Lansing?
That's a state. Ann Arbor.
Ann Arbor.
I know they go here a lot, but when they go to Ohio State
every year,
it's chalk. Coach Corso was always going to choose the Buckeye.
Oh,
yeah. Kirk Herbstreit is hiding it, but not hiding it. His love for his Buckeyes. Mm-hmm. Dez is just seething there because he just wants to just go off. Mm-hmm. The crowd is always fun. They always have good guests that come in. It's always lively. And if they have Ohio State, something big is happening.
Vanderbilt's not bad. I liked Vanderbilt and they had Nate Bargatze on.
Yes.
That one was good. I don't care when they go to Tuscaloosa.
Well, they do it every time.
I know.
Again, this is a love show. I've been to Tuscaloosa. College is beautiful. The town is a dump.
Is it okay?
It sucks. There is nothing to do in this place.
Okay. And I love if it's not College Day, because Big Noon Kickoff gets all the crap places, but if it's somewhere, and I think I'm biased to all the northern locations or the West Coast because like we live in the South and it's just hot here all the time.
Yeah, when you get a view of like
mountains.
Remember when they went to Montana?
Ah, yeah.
Oh, that I like it when they go to those obscure locations. I know people are like, "Oh, this is big game. Why are you in this small location?" It's like because we can, and it's fun.
I like when. Okay, I know we just said we don't like when they go to Tuscaloosa. I like when the third Saturday in October is in Knoxville, and they're in Knoxville.
That's why I've always wanted to go to Knoxville. I'll give two, and they're both in the north. Eugene, like you said, because the Duck is always going to do something fun, and it's going to be darky, like you said. But there's a lot of real underrated Duck fans that just show up and be part of it. Notre Dame is the other one. You got Touchdown Jesus right behind all of them.
Yep.
When they had the playoff game and Shane Gillis was calling Nick Saban Alabama Jones.
Yep.
Side note, what do you think of Pat McAfee's field goal competition that he does?
I think it's fine.
It's a nice thing to have in the show.
I watch it every time it comes on. I like how he's like, have you ever seen anything bad about kickers? This and that. Yeah. I don't like how they've started like some person gets chosen, they can't kick for shit, and so they like, oh, but my buddy next to me is on the soccer team, and they like let them come in and kick. Like, no, like
I kind of like it. You're playing the system. If that much money is on the line, I like it. I mean,
that's fair.
I like gaming the system.
That's fair. I get that, but like, man, I don't know. But yes, I do like the segment. I like when they're all around the whatever projector screen and they've got the pointer sticks or whatever. Pat hits coaches and coach just smacks him back. Coach Saban,
he's phenomenal. He's phenomenal.
A good addition to that show.
He really is. He's phenomenal. he tries to hide those SEC biases sometimes, but other times he just lets it roll. But he's so funny about it, you can't get mad at him.
I love when he starts talking shit about Vandy.
Oh my gosh. One last place, and it's just because they've been so dominant recently. Georgia. Their fans just make everything so much fun.
Okay.
They're just psychopaths. Barking at little kids.
Yeah, see, that's weird.
That's what makes college football.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, I got one more in me here.
Okay.
And again, this is very, very broad.
Okay.
GOAT uniforms.
Okay, can we pause for half a second?
Mm-hmm.
Take Oregon out of it.
Yes. I we could do an entire here. Next question will be GOAT Oregon uniform.
Okay. So take Oregon out of it, and we're gonna talk about that. Okay. Oh. Okay. Biasedly, I'm gonna say Texas.
Their all whites are the cleanest all whites in sports.
So, just gonna get that out there. Oklahoma, just hear me out, at one time had like a gray kind of thing, like a gunmetal gray with their red that they wear, or their maroon that they wear.
Mm-hmm.
And it looked pretty sick. The blackout for Tennessee.
With the orange,
yes.
The orange tee with the black.
Yes, yeah. Absolutely love that.
If you want to talk about blackout, Ohio State's blackout is very clean as well.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Classic Notre Dame home uniforms, gold helmets.
The navy or green?
Both.
Yeah,
both. And I really do. I like Boston College's home uniform.
Okay.
I do. The gold with the
maroon, like the,
is it, I don't know what shade of,
probably maroon,
whatever it is. Yeah. And then I'll give you one more. Big Red. Nebraska's home uniforms are just they're a good classic. These are the only two colors we can find to dye these uniforms, so stay in white and we're going with red. It's good.
Yeah.
I will not give you USC. I'm sorry.
That's fair.
Okay.
Fair. GOAT uniforms. Again, we're just talking anything anybody's ever worn in sports. Yeah.
I thought we were still on college football.
No. We're talking about all sports here.
All sports ever?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I said it's going to be a very, very broad one here.
The Houston Oilers.
Yeah. Yeah.
The creamsicle uniforms for the Bucks. I love those. Leeds has I want to say it's like a black kit or like a maybe a dark maroon or something. That's absolutely sick in my opinion.
Yeah.
So love that. I cannot stress this to you enough. Okay. I do not like this team. But the Mariners.
The teal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And then I did really also like the Vice City Miami basketball jerseys.
Yeah, they have a pretty good color scheme with that one there. I do, as much as I hate the Heat.
I don't like the Heat either.
That's a very good uniform.
Good uniform.
So for me, I love the Oilers pick. I do love the Oilers pick.
Absolutely.
I think the Montreal Canadiens, their red and blue home uniforms, just a work of art. Beautiful. I think just classic the old time Braves uniforms.
Okay.
They had like the real blue.
Yeah.
I'm about to show you one here. 1990 Germany World Cup uniform.
Oh, I like that. That's a nice kit.
That is perfect.
That is really nice.
That is a perfect 10 out of 10 there.
That's really nice.
It is a work of art. So those would be mine.
The brand new Rangers City Connect.
I've heard people crap on it.
I love it.
I love it. It's a perfect shade of red. It's a new shade of red that works perfectly.
I absolutely love it.
Yes.
I love it more than our original City Connects.
The Peagle.
I'm not saying the Beagle's not dope. I'm just saying, me personally, I like these ones more than I like those.
Yeah. I'm staring at a picture of Nolan Ryan right now, and that one just speaks to me. Especially with the hat, the old-timey tee.
How do you like the baby blue ones?
They were a nice novelty at first. Give me more red uniforms.
Like pick something else now.
Yeah. Give me a red uniform. I miss when we wore red, white pants, red jersey, red hat.
I'm going to give you one more. The old school Dallas Mavericks.
Yes, I'm going to throw one out there, even like mid 2000s when they wore the green. That uniform in particular was
but I also like, I know you've seen it, my retro Dirk 99 jersey, the like cream or whatever with the blue and the green.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah. All right, last one. Oregon. Go to Oregon. Uniforms.
I like the blackouts. I like the highlighters. I like the one they did that one time for breast cancer awareness, where like the O was pink. It was like a blackout uniform.
It was like a Mariota.
Yeah, like the O was pink. The logos were pink. All of that. It looked really good. You know what I'm talking about? The highlighter ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I'm trying to think. There was one. I may totally just screw this up, and I may be thinking of Notre Dame. Did they have like an all green and gold at one time?
I feel like they had. I'm sure they have. They've had to.
Okay.
I'm looking at one right now. To me, just pops out. 2010 when they beat USC.
Good.
They were wearing an all white.
Oh, with the silver?
The silver and the green O. Like just something about it with like the LA Knight behind them. They get playing against USC in their perfect color scheme.
Yeah.
Yeah. That to me is my favorite Oregon color. So.
Okay.
All right. Well,
last I got a love thing for you. What do you love so much about college football that it puts it over the NFL for you?
The fact that something so minuscule in the grand scheme of life can make or break your entire week sends it over the edge. The fact that just the simple idea of an 18-year-old choosing your rival school over your school or vice versa can make your entire year, and this person probably wouldn't even pan out, and now in this day and age could transfer, is why it matters so much. Is why it's so much better. Just dumb things like that.
Oh yeah. I also think just the fans.
The fact that there was legitimately a scandal about stealing signs and like covert ops to like expose it, and Netflix documentaries about this. Who the fuck cares?
Can I go way dumber than that? Didn't Alabama fan poison like a 100-year-old tree?
Poison trees, and the man who takes care of the trees had a press conference crying legit tears about trees dying.
Mm-hmm.
That is why it's better.
Mm-hmm.
That is why it is better.
It's just like I'll give you one. It's against Texas, but it's still like it's stupid and makes sense. Back in I want to say it was the 70s, A&M beat us. Then they snuck in and stole Bevo and branded that Bevo with the final score. So what did Texas do? Slaughtered it. Served it at the end of season dinner.
The fact that, again, so stuff can be so dumb,
Oh.
and yet people love it.
In when did Sam Ellinger scream we're back in the Sugar Bowl? 18?
Yeah.
When we beat Georgia? Right before the game. They're walking Bevo in front of Uga, and he like charges at him. And they're like, oh, the Longhorns are going to win. And then the Longhorns won. You know how much fun it would be to see the Oregon Duck have a like crate full of actual ducks, just let them all go on game day?
The fact that LSU used to have Mike the Tiger in the tunnel of the opposing locker room, in a cage, mind you, but still standing there in the tunnel of the opposing team. The ultimate intimidation is having a live freaking tiger staring right at you.
The Seminoles have
Chief Osceola.
Right, but I don't know the horse's name, but they ride through and then stab the field. I mean, Ralphie?
The fact that Virginia Tech has been playing Enter Sandman for so long, and again, probably one of the biggest rock acts in the history of the world is like, oh, that's kind of cool. We'll play to y'all. Like, again, dumb stuff. We're just talking about an entrance for your team, and it brings chills to you.
Howard's Rock.
You're just touching a damn rock.
It's a rock
from Death Valley. You can go to we can fly out to Death Valley right now, grab a rock, and then come home.
Yep,
and call it a sacred rock.
But it's the Demon Deacon riding the motorcycle out on the field.
I just from the pure fact that the biggest stadiums in the world and in America are all to watch 18 to 22-year-olds
play football.
Yeah.
Play football. Like, it's just, I totally agree with everything that you said.
That's why it's better. Some small things, like if I try to explain this shit to my wife, she'll literally look at me and
just eyes glazed over.
Like, you're speaking a foreign language. I don't care. But this is like, I don't think you understand.
Like, this means something. I attach my entire mental well-being to this.
This is why I love reality TV. It's the stupidest thing you can possibly think of, but it works. Lives revolve around this. Billions of dollars revolve around the stupidity of just a guy who loves a team so much he wrote a 900-page manifesto about how he can steal signs, got on the team, and stole signs. It's incredible. It's absolutely amazing.
It is the perfect marketed sport. It's such a perfect sport that once it ends, we talk about it until it starts again.
There's a running countdown clock for most people in the South for when their opening game
for when
starts.
SEC football comes back.
Exactly.
There's nothing like it.
We have a week where teams start playing that we don't officially start counting it.
Week 0 is the stupidest thing.
It is the stupidest. That's what I'm saying. What other sport has a week 0?
And it goes to Ireland.
And yes, we're going to send 2 teams and like, hey, this isn't preseason. This actually matters to your season, but we're just going to send you to Ireland.
Oh, and also people are going to watch it because they're fiending for football, but they don't actually care because their team doesn't play this week.
Exactly.
Also, just
but here's the thing. That's the thing. We sit here and say, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's the stupidest thing. But we're going to sit there and watch it.
Oh, every bit of it. Every bit of it. And then we're going to complain when it doesn't hold up to what we're used to watching when all of the big kid schools come out.
And these are like 1 or 2 random big kid schools too.
They are. It's generally a Big 12 matchup.
Bill Belichick is taking the Tar Heels to play TCU to Dublin.
Mm-hmm.
I would give anything to go to that game.
I hope TCU wins.
I hope
not so because I have anything against Bill Belichick or North Carolina. It's just that's TCU.
It's TCU. Yeah. Well, that's enough love. Tune in next time where we bring pure hatred to this world for about an hour.
Can we just not talk about Dabo Sweeney for you? Or
Oh, there's plenty of other things that I can sit here and hate.
I know, but I know how much you hate Dabo Sweeney.
There are many more things that I can hate on with more vigor.
Okay.
Than Dabo.
Hey, I'm here for it.
Tune in and find out. Well, thank you again. I think the most important thing that we love is you all. So thank you all for listening. Thank you all for joining us on Love Week. We appreciate the time. Again, like always, thank you. Like and subscribe. Tell us what you think. I'm Ryan.
I'm Matt.
Thank you so much. Good night. Hail Jeff.